So this is an interesting one for me because this is a bit of a negative video. And I don't usually make these types of videos, but it's something that has annoyed me enough that I think it's worth talking about on this channel. And it is to do with Fujifilm. So if you're new to this channel, you'll be unaware that I've just got back from a trip. I've been in Seoul in South Korea, and I have been documenting my travels as usual, taking plenty of photos, plenty of footage, and I've come across a massive problem within my work. And it's really got me thinking. It's actually one of those things that's got me thinking, late at night in bed. I've just been turning this over, and it's to do with Fujifilm's autofocus. Just before I delve deeper into what I'm trying to say, if you have a second, please could you subscribe to my channel? My goal for this year is to hit 10k subs, and we are so close. I think I've got 900 to go. So if you haven't already, I would so much appreciate it. It would mean the world. Now, Fujifilm's autofocus is something that has long been desired. It's not really the best system for autofocus. If you want something like that, you need to be looking at Sony or Canon. I'm told they're the best. They're the ones that are really doing that job just perfectly. And it's something that's not really bugged me until now. So let me give you some context, because if you're unaware, Fujifilm had a firmware update in the summer, and it really put people's backs out. The autofocus was all over the shop, and they've actually had to address it and make a statement. There is apparently a new firmware update coming out this month. I don't think I've checked this morning, it's still not out, but hopefully they're going to rectify this problem. But like I said, Fujifilm's autofocus has not ever been the best. And on this trip, particularly for me, it really did kind of shine through, and in not a good way. I knew I was missing the mark with a few photos, but as you can see, I'm just going to shine a plethora of photos here where it has just missed the mark completely. I knew some photos were, out of focus, but literally I've missed the mark so many times, it is actually painful. I remember being kind of frustrated on the street as well. Just being like, what the hell is going on? How am I, not nailing focus? And I just missed so many shots. And as a travel street photographer, it is so important to me. A, because as a travel photographer, I would probably not be going back to somewhere like South Korea for a long time. And B, as a street photographer, that moment it's not ever going to happen again. So if I've missed it, I've missed it forever. So having reliable autofocus is quite paramount to me. And it's got me thinking, am I done with Fujifilm? I'm a big advocate of Fujifilm on this channel, as you know, but I am a photographer first, and I hold no allegiance to any brand. My allegiance is to what helps my work the most. But if you'd like to see some of the shots I did hit on that trip, volume 11 of Field Notes, my e-zine, is out now, and it is all about Seoul in South Korea, so go check that out. That's on my website. But I want a camera, I want a workhorse that is going to work for me in every scenario. I am not just a YouTuber. This is not just about making videos online to satisfy the Fujifilm community. I've for the last couple of years, that's why I started this YouTube channel, I just loved this system and the way it's set up, and it's just become about my journey with my Fujifilm camera. But I am a photographer first, I'm a filmmaker first, and I want the tool that's going to do the best job for me in every scenario. So if that means switching to, I probably would switch to Sony if I'm honest, then maybe it's time. I'm gonna give it one more chance, if I'm honest. I'm gonna see what happens with this firmware update in November, hopefully soon, because like I said, it is particularly bad at the moment, and it's slightly depressing because it's like, why am I even bothering at some points? So I want reliable autofocus. I know if I move to Sony or Canon, I'm going to get that reliability I'm, seeking. And maybe a change is good. So I don't know. I don't know how you feel about this. I just came on here really to talk about this issue. I feel a little lost. So if you have any advice, any comments of your own, any experiences, jot them in the comments below. It's good to start a little conversation about this topic because it's something that's on my mind a lot at the moment, and migrating to a different system is kind of somewhat scary just because I'm so used to the Fujifilm system and having to, learn everything again almost, and would be slightly taxing. So yeah, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you if you got this far. Also, I'd quickly like to mention my one-to-one mentorship program, which will be taking place in 2025. If you'd love to learn more about the business of photography and how you make money and travel, all that jazz, head over to my website and join the waiting list. You'll be first to be notified about the program, and you'll be given a significant discount if you sign up today. So go over to my website now and do sign up. You won't regret it.